Hello, hello, wonderful people. So glad we are here at the end of the week and we practice together. Welcome, everyone. Hello, Raluca. And so glad that you are here, that we get to practice together today. So, today we'll take the exercises to a new level. This new forms, the corkscrew, it's going into more intermediate and advanced. So for some of you, especially those of you if you have any cervical and spine problem, it's better not to do the full version. You'll do the modified version because it takes a lot of pressure on the spine and on the neck. These are like two difficult exercises in Pilates. The corkscrew is one because it requires balance and coordination and a lot of stability from the muscles around the spine, the core muscles, and the back muscles. And also, it goes into jackknife, which means standing on our shoulders. And as we stand on our shoulders, we have to have the feet up in the air, but we have to keep the feet in sight. So basically, we look at the feet. I will explain as we go, but it's just a warning for those of you who have back problem and neck problem. It's not a good idea to do the lifting, the whole exercise, but you can follow along and do a modified version, and you can do some of the exercises. So jackknife and corkscrew variation will introduce in this 30 minutes session. And we'll start with a reminder, if you have any medical or physical condition, it's better to check with a physician before you start any exercise regimen. Otherwise, you just do the exercises that are fit for you today. So it's no problem if you cannot do something today. It's just precaution, and it's better to use our sense of safety first. Okay, so let's start. We'll warm up the spine a little bit because we are going to lift the spine from the ground all the way up. So we'll warm up the spine and we'll start with both hands on the hips and just rotate the spine here. So awakening the muscles at the hip level. Always these rotations we can do anytime. Anytime we sit more than 1 hour, it's just good to take a break, stand up and do these hip rotations. And then go a little bit deeper. So fold forward and just go a little bit uh, deeper. Um, so go as far forward as you can, and then on the other side as well. And let's move the spine on the right side and on the left side here. So feel the stretching from the hip and go as deep as you can, again, without forcing. And let's take the arm and try to stretch as far as we can with the arm. Like maybe the arm can go parallel with the mat and on this side. And as we open the feet a little bit wider, let's just roll down, roll the spine down until you touch down with the palm. And then just go in one direction and make a big circle in the air and come back. Like going from one foot in a circular movement to the other foot. And let's go backwards now. Whoops. And slowly come with the open arms here. We'll just take the arms forward and backward. So we open from the chest level, the shoulder level, the shoulder blades. You feel this opening. We're not going to use the arms much in this part, so the lower portion of the body is the one that is working. And slowly, let's go to the edge of the mat, pull the level in, and round the spine once again. And have the feet closer together. Just notice how far down you can come here. And see how, if you can touch the mat, take a deep breath in. And then bend the knees and we go in 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We go into a plank and we do a mountain climber. So we just warm up a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knees down. So we work our way down on the mat. And let's go into child pose. So stretching the spine a little bit more. And then turn face up. I'm just going to pull my shirt in. So as we lift here, I'll be okay. Okay, so lower down on the mat. And again, you can warm the spine up. So going gradually down on the mat and up. This is the roll up, roll down. And again, so safety precautions for those of you who have neck and spine problems. So you just do the modified version. You don't go into the full advanced or intermediate version. Okay, so lowering all the way down. Now, to check the hips, um, let's put the palms on the hips so we can have control on the hips here. So bring the legs in tabletop and move the knees. So zip the legs together. So we move the knees from one side to the other side, making sure that the spine is flat on the mat and you don't take the hip off the mat. So you just move within your range of motion. This is the modified pendulum. And then slowly bring the knees to the chest. Take the legs up to the ceiling. Again, zip the legs. Keep the palms on the hips, or you can place the palms a little bit farther away so it help you keep the balance points. And now take the legs on one side and on the other side. Same principle. Don't lift the spine of the mat and don't lift the hips. So you just lower wherever you can support the movement. This is the pendulum. So just balancing the legs from one side to the other side. It's a lot of, you see, the abdominal muscles are working a lot. Let's do one more. And then bring the knees to the chest. So you can have the palms on the side a little bit farther away so you can press into the palms and maintain the stability. Yep. But also you have to have good pelvic stability. Okay, so legs up from the knees, legs up. And now as you go on the right side, go with a small circle so you feel the movement. Don't go as deep. And then go to the other side. And this is the first version of the corkscrew. That's the beginner's corkscrew. You go with your range of motion and you go on one side and then you go on the other side. So as you can see, this is hard enough and it takes a lot of focus and concentration to do the corkscrew right. So make sure the spine is not lifting. Yep. Okay, so bring the knees to the chest, rock the knees from left to right. Now, for the next version, I have to introduce the jackknife first. But let's articulate the spine. Let's do the bridge to prepare the spine a little bit more. So take the heels closer to the glutes and then pull the navel in and lift up and slowly lower down. We'll do 3 exercises here, 3 articulation on the spine into the bridge. And last one. And then maybe just watch first, have the knees to the chest, extend the legs to 45, and then from 45, you just take the legs up And you keep the neck in line with the spine. You have the toes, so you lift the toes. So like the toes are over your nose. You don't move the neck here. Again, if you have any lower back problem, spine problem, neck problem, it's not advisable to do this exercise. And then you lower down the spine all the way down to the mat, legs at 45, bend the knees to the chest. And you can stay with the first version with just the corkscrew doing the legs from left and right. This is challenging enough. So again, going into jackknife for those of you who can do it. Don't move the neck as you lift the legs up. Do not move the neck. Neck and the chin are towards the chest. And again, um, knees to the chest. Extend the legs. And then from here, you start going up. And you have the palms press down into the palms. And that's your jackknife. Lower all the way down on the spine with control, and then legs to 45, and bend the knees to the chest. That's a jackknife. Now, the corkscrew advance, it's a combination of a corkscrew and the jackknife. That's why I'm showing you this. And again, cautions here. Don't try this if you have lower back and neck problems and any problems that you know of that. Stay with the uh, first version. But for those of you that can try, so we'll start in with the legs straight up, and then as we balance on the right side, then we go on the left side, and then we go all the way over, and now we twist in the air, and we land on the right hip, and we go. It's like a tear, yeah. So it's like a tear, like your the belly of the tear is at the bottom, and then you come up to the same source. I will do the other way. So as I'm staying here, as like I start here, now I'm twisting on the left side. I'm landing on the left side. I'm going on the left. Now I'm switching to the right side, and I lift up again, left, and go, and I come up on the right side. Again, from here, I can go up into the jackknife, and then slowly I lower down on the mat, legs at 45, bring the knees back into the chest with control. So again, don't do these exercises if you are not safe. Well, since we are here and we do all this spine up, we'll go into the candle. Yeah. So slowly have the knees to the chest and come all the way up, and then you can support the back part of the leg. Don't move the neck. This is the shoulder standing yoga or the candle in Pilates. Yep. And you can it's very good for the spine for those of you who can, but again, don't try it if you have high blood pressure, any kind of condition. Don't try this. And then from here, you can just lower one leg down and bring it back. The other leg down. We'll do this once again, and the other one. And then you can let go of the arms, put the arms down and lower down on the spine with control. Legs at 45, bring the knees to the chest. All right, we'll stop here. So, and we'll continue with other exercises. So, bring the knees to the chest, rock from left to right. An equally challenging exercise is the rotations of the legs. So, to protect your tailbone, to protect the lower spine, you can put the palms on top of each other under the tailbone. So, everybody can try a version of this exercise. Both legs go up And now you lower wherever you feel like you have control of the body, and you open the knee and bring them up. So this helps protect the lower back. Yeah. So let's do 10 here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now have the legs up here, and we open up as we lower the legs, then we bring them together and we lift them up together. So go reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Bring the knees to the chest. So feel the difference. That's why for this lifting up of the spine, taking the legs up, we need a strong core, a strong back, a strong powerhouse, as Pilates called it. So now palms down on your side or under the tailbone with the palms up. So again, you can protect further the tailbone and the lower back. And we'll do the bicycle from here. So legs up to the ceiling. You lower the knee and the heel, like you drag the heel on the mat towards the midline, and then you let go. And it looks like you're pedaling on the wall. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Knees to the chest. Very good. We'll do the splits, but this time we'll lift the head up. So take the palms on the back side of the head and lift the head up. Both legs go up to the ceiling, and just we do the splits here. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Very good. So all these exercises strengthen the lower back, strengthen the abs, strengthen the powerhouse. So that's why we do that. So we gain more strength so we can go into that jackknife and corkscrew, which are difficult exercises. So next one, put the palms back under the tailbone and lift the fingers out like you would play on the piano on the mat. Extend the legs to 45 or below if you can maintain the position without arching, and rotate the toes. Now open the legs on the side and bring them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knees to the chest. Awesome. So keep the palms under the tailbone and heels together. This is a new exercise. It's called the cylinder. And it's like we take the heels as far down to the midline. Knees are on the side as open as you can. And you take the knees up to the in the air, and you just do a circle. Drag them down on the mat like you will draw a cylinder with your heels. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The knees are coming towards you. Yep. 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Now backwards. You press the knees and take the heels towards the midline. But the knees are coming like into your armpits. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Very good. Again, rock the knees from left to right, hug the knees, and rock the knees from left to right. So keep the heels together, open the knees on the side, and we're going to do the frog here. So open wide and bring the knees together. Feel that opening in the legs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now from 10, point the toes and we interlace and we go down in 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4 and up. 1, 2, 3, 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4 and up. 1, 2, 3, 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4 and up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Last one up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hug the knees to the chest. You can cross the legs here, and again, grab the toes, push the knees towards you, and you can roll on the back. If you have done all these exercises, this feels comfortable to massage the back, and then come all the way up and put the soles of the feet together and go the other way. Stretch in the opposite direction. Breathing in, breathing out. And we'll take one leg on the side and let's stretch here. So again, we stretch the spine a little bit more. And we'll try to do the mermaid on this side. So instead of taking this arm forward, you take this arm over the ear and you go as far down as you can. You won't go far, but as far down. And you feel the stretch from the hip. So it's a variation of mermaid with an open leg, with an extended leg. And then switch to the other side. So my mat is wet here, so it's my sweat. And then let's do this. Let's try first and catch the toes. And then lift the hand up and just go. So the arm is over the ear. And you try to push in the opposite direction. Perfect. And as you will lift up, bring the heels closer. We lift up into the tabletop here. So slowly lift all the way up. And let's stay here, counting to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As we lower down, we place the heel over the knee and open. So instead of having this heel close to the glutes, make it a little bit further away. So you can press the chest, but also feel the stretch in the opposite leg. And then you can go forward here. It's a figure 4 stretch, but it's not. So the figure 4 stretch is here. And now this is a seated figure 4 going forward, maybe towards your toes here. You can catch the toes. Yep. And then we switch. And first, so put the ankle over the knee and press the palm so the chest is up. Feel the stretch in the spine. And then go forward so you can touch the toe and you feel the stretch in the hip. Very good. And just extend the leg. And we'll do the palms are a little bit farther away, so we do a wider stance for palms facing for plank push, standing face up. So with a wider stance. So hold it here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly lower it down. We'll do even wider. So go as wide as you can. And then slowly lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. We'll turn towards the I'll turn towards the camera. I hope you too. And now let's just roll the chin towards the chest and head up. And slowly feel the spine elongating. Let's help with assisted stretch. So interlace the fingers and bring them on the back side of the neck. And as you pull the chin towards the chest, bring the elbows together and feel the stretching on the back side. And then lift the chest up, lift the spine up through the crown of the head. One more time, chin towards the chest. And then slowly chest up, crown of the head, pull up. And then let's go on one side, the other side. And hopefully you balance the spine now. So you feel balanced and you feel that the spine is a little bit straighter, has a better alignment. And let's twist on the right side here and on the left side. We can do the twist with the arms down, like in front of us and behind us, like a 180 degrees, and feel the twist in the shoulders and shoulder blades. And then the other side. And then palms will rest on the knees. Breathe in and exhale. As long as you can. So, and this concludes the session today. It was a little bit more difficult, but I do hope that you got something out of it, and that the pelvic floor stability and the hip complex stability, it's important. So you have to build up on that one. So even if you couldn't do those more advanced exercises, it's no big deal. Um, the idea is that you have to be safe before you attempt to even do them. And the exercise that we did after that built that kind of strength. So we'll keep doing that. We'll keep practicing until you feel that stability and the safety, and you can go to the next level. But meanwhile, I hope you do feel the spine more flexible, more elongated towards the spine with a better alignment with the shoulders like going backwards instead of coming forward. So I really hope you got something out of this session, even if it was more advanced. Thank you so much for being here with me, for trying this together. Thank you, Raluca. Thank you, Laura. So great to have you here all the time. And this is it for today, but hopefully we'll meet again tomorrow. And meanwhile, I wish you a wonderful, wonderful day. For those of you who are new and see this recording, so please click the subscribe button and give us a feedback or any comments. And we'll wait for you. Our next session is tomorrow. So see you hopefully tomorrow. Bye for now and have a wonderful day.